Mona. Come on in.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. My name is Cendrine. Have a seat.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm okay.
Yeah. How was it getting here?
A little hectic.
Yeah.
Yeah, too many people on the road.
Okay. Did you take the bus or
Yeah,
did you drive?
I did. 3 buses later.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
3. How
Yeah.
long? How long did it take you?
Oh, it's been about 2 hours.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming in today.
I didn't want to be here late either,
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Would you like a drink or anything?
I'm okay, thank you.
Okay. Well, at least the weather is nice. It's getting warmer outside.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Have you been outside much?
Not really. I don't feel like doing anything right now.
That's understandable. So, how'd you hear about us?
I actually got referred to come here. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I went to my family doctor. I'm just not going through such a great time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was really anxious to come. Very nervous. I've never done this before.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for coming in today. A little bit about myself. Like I said, my name is Cendrine. I've been a counselor here at the Overcomer agency for about 4 years, and I really enjoy this job, and I really enjoy getting to know other people, and just as a whole, I believe that we should all help each other and get to a better place. So I'm really happy you're here today. So seeing you here today makes me happy. So just before we start, I just want to go over the confidentiality form with you. So the confidentiality form is something we let all of our clients know that anything you share with me today, it's kept confidential. Sorry, I won't be sharing it with anyone else unless the court is subpoenaed, or there's a child in your care under the age of 16 who's in danger of any kind, or you pose to be a threat to someone else, where there's any violence, and I have to report it. And so if there's a child, I have to report it to Children's Aid, or if you're threatening someone else's life, then I have to report it to the police. Is this understood?
Not really. So why do we have to go over this?
So we have to go over this just so that you know that if there was anything where you shared with me that posed a risk to someone else's life, I have to report it. So I wouldn't want you to not be aware of these policies and just start, telling me things, which you're free to do so, but these are your rights as well. Yeah. So you know. Is that okay?
Yeah, but why is it so important? We're just talking, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to go and hurt anyone. I mean, I feel like I'm perfectly normal. So.
Yes, of course you are. It's just anyone who comes in for the policy, like it's just our agency. We ask that our clients sign this, and we cannot go any further if the client does not sign this form.
So where do you put these?
No, it stays in your file.
Oh,
it all stays in your file. Yeah. So unless it's ordered by the court, we won't be showing it to anyone else. So yeah.
Oh, okay. And by file, what do you mean?
Well, everyone has a file. So since you're my client, so at the end, or even when you called for the appointment, the intake worker, you had to see the intake worker, correct? So there's already a file for you. I know a little bit of what a little bit about your background and just the basic, and so that it's kind of like a journal almost, to kind of go back and refresh my memory and stuff like that. Yeah.
So where do you put the files?
Oh, they're kept right here. Yeah, they're right here in my office. So yeah.
So is it safe for me to share because I don't want anybody to know.
Yes, it's safe. It's absolutely safe for you to share anything you want to share with me, and it's kept confidential. It's between you and I. It's personal, and I cannot break that confidentiality. And if I do so, then I may also be at risk of getting into I may be at risk of getting into, I'll just say, trouble with my supervisor. So
okay. And what if I ever wanted, like, how do I know what you're writing? Can I ever look at the notes that you write?
Yeah, if you
Okay.
want to look at my notes, of course you are
Okay.
free to do so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it okay if I just go over?
Yes, of course. Go ahead. If you have any more questions, just let me know.
Oh, this is a lot for me to handle.
Is it too much? Do you need help with anything?
So it says the social service worker may disclose your information with or without your consent. So, but what if I don't want you to share?
If you don't, like I said, the only time this may happen is when, yeah, for legal matters.
Okay. Okay. So nobody's gonna find out about this. Not my mom, dad, nobody, right?
No. Like if that's your concern of like your parents finding out.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Like it's been so hard for me to come here today. I don't want anybody to know about this.
Yes, of course. This is just for legal purposes.
So I just sign it now, or
yeah, you can just sign it.
So I have to fill out my name?
Yeah, fill out your name and last name, signature.
Sorry, I'm just not here today.
That's okay, don't you worry. Doing just fine.
So
that's it.
If I have any questions regarding this at a later time, is it okay for me to ask you?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Okay. And would it be possible for me to have a copy, or
have a copy of this form?
Yeah.
Yes, I don't see why not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd just like to keep it just in case anything goes wrong. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel more comfortable.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. All right. Well, now, tell me, what brings you here today?
Well, I've just been going through a lot. I went through a breakup a couple of days ago, and I thought I'd be okay, but I'm not. I'm having such a hard time dealing with this. I feel so stressed out.
Okay. When you say breakup, was it were you married or?
No, just just dating someone.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long
young to be
were
married.
you dating?
We had been dating for about 2 years. Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah,
that's been quite. Yeah. Yeah, it's been. I don't know. I don't even know where to start, but I just feel really, really sad, depressed, lonely. I don't know how to handle my emotions. Like, I just go and talk to anybody because I don't know what to do. I don't know. I've never been through this before. I never knew how it was to feel pain, like, internally. So this is just something that I'm not able to cope with, and I can't share anything with anyone, right? I mean, I can't talk to my parents about it. I come from an East Indian background, so I'm not even allowed to date. Okay. So Yeah.
Was this your first relationship?
Well, serious.
Nice.
Yeah.
First serious relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And you mentioned your parents. That you're not allowed to date. Okay. So your parents didn't know about this.
No, they don't know, and I don't live at home, so I mean, it makes it easy. And yeah, I don't think, I mean, I'm not a little kid anymore,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But, anyways, that's a different story. But yeah, I just don't know how to move further. I have so many things that I need to do. My exams are coming up. I'm so
Okay.
stressed out.
Yeah.
I've always been a really studious student.
Mhm.
So now I don't know. I don't know what to do. And like, it's driving me crazy. I can't think. I just, all I want to do is stay in my room, not have anything around me.
Mhm.
Um,
Yes.
and I'm just terrified. I don't know.
Well, where are you living now exactly?
Oh, I still live on
You
residence.
live on
So
residence.
yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah.
Okay. And was your partner? Where does he live?
Well, we kind of shared the same room.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, he was always over. So over time, I said to him, "Why don't we just share a dorm room?" And
Yeah.
it's a small, intimate residence,
Mhm.
so everyone knows everyone. I've been living here for about 3 years now, so
Okay.
everyone's like really, really friendly, and
Okay.
I get along with like all the cleaners. They're all my friends. I love
Okay.
them. So yeah, they all know that he lives here, and I mean, we're not really technically supposed to be sharing a room, but we
Okay.
do, and
You
they're
do.
all cool with it because they all enjoy our company just as
Okay.
much as we do. So it's almost like a family,
Yeah.
everyone, yeah. So now it's like, now that we've kind of broken up, everything's just falling apart because I don't know how to handle myself, and I just feel like I'm losing myself. I don't know. I just don't know who I am anymore. I'm just sulking. It's not my personality to be so sad all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Mona, do you have friends and family around you?
No. I do have friends. I mean, I have a lot of friends, but it's different. It's different when you have family, right?
Okay.
But
Yes.
yeah, I don't know who to share and who to talk to because I just feel like, I don't know, maybe my friends will stop talking to me because they're kind of friends. We're all kind of friends together.
Okay.
So everything's so mutual that, like, and I don't know. I guess I'm just in a shock and I can't get over the shock. So,
Well, Mona, it's understandable why you would, be in a shock or feel the way you do right now. It takes time. It is going to take time. And um, so, like, what else? What are you doing to kind of like help? How are you coping with this situation? I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, I just really, really need some help. I just keep myself, I'm out all the time. I'm talking to friends. I'm just keeping myself so engaged and so busy that I don't have any time to think about anything. But it's horrible because I don't know.
Oh, you've been keeping busy.
I try.
Sorry, how are you keeping busy? How are you able to keep
The
busy?
thing is, like, even though I go out and I'm talking to my friends or I'm saying, like, hey, let's hang out, whatever, I'm still talking about the same thing.
Okay.
Like, I can't stop. And everyone's getting so annoyed because the only thing that I'm talking about is this.
Okay. Yeah.
But I can't help it. I just feel so sad, but I don't want anyone to see this side of me. I'm generally so strong, and this is just one of my weakest points because I thought we were going to get married. I thought this was going to turn into a fabulous, happily ever after.
Okay.
And the fact that it didn't is just really, really hurtful. And the way that he ended it, I just didn't think that this was going to happen to me.
Okay. Sounds like you guys were pretty close and had a really good relationships. You must have really good memories about the relationship.
Yeah, we do. I mean, he was like my best friend. He was my family here.
Yeah.
I don't have anyone else, and I don't know, like, living with someone, you wake up with them, you sleep with them,
Yeah.
eating 3 meals a day with them. I mean, yeah, it's sad. Like, we used to do everything together. So now that I don't have that, I just don't know how to adjust to this new life that I have to adjust to. But I don't want to adjust to this life. I just want him to come back. And I don't know. I'm doing all these psychotic things, like calling him off the hook. I just want to message him like 55 times a day. And, like, not having him respond is just killing me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Mona, you mentioned that you don't know who you are anymore. What can you tell me a little bit more about what you mean?
I don't know. Like, I just can't focus. I used to be able to, like, block out any negativity or anything and pick up my books and go study. I can't do that anymore.
Okay.
I just feel really sad. I mean, I love to go out. I love to be with friends. And nowadays, it's like, I don't want to anymore.
Okay.
I just kind of want to sit at home or go to a friend's house and just keep talking about him or to keep talking about what happened. And it's not helping me move forward. I'm just stuck. I'm so stuck. And then 3 days ago, I just found out that, I haven't got my period yet. So I found out that I was pregnant. And it's been like, I have such bad headaches. And, like, I'm so stressed out because, I don't know, I just feel like I was always so against abortions. And I don't want to go through that. But I have no choice. And then I guess the fact that right away when I found out, I called him, and I guess what he said to me really hurt me.
Yeah.
He said that, like, I'm probably just making this up and that to have him back, and that he wants to confirm for himself that I actually am. And
have you gone to the doctor to do a proper test?
Yeah, I did. When I knew that my period was late,
Yeah.
I had actually seen my family doctor.
Okay.
And yeah, I found out and I was just in shock. I couldn't move, I couldn't talk. I know in today's day and age it's not a big deal, but for me it's a big deal because my parents are going to disown me. And I guess it's just horrible because I don't know what to do now. And I just hate myself because I never thought I would put myself in this situation. And I'm not in any stage or any form to support a baby. I can barely support myself. And I don't want to get rid of this child, but I don't even have a relationship with the father. So what's the point? And I just feel so screwed.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's been so, I just don't know how to get over this. And it's been driving me nuts. Like,
Mona, I'm really sorry for everything that you're going through right now. But just to let you know, we do offer support to pregnant women and new moms in our agency. So to kind of help you through the process, I'm more than willing to give you referrals in the other parts of our agencies to kind of help you along this process so that you don't feel alone and that you're not alone. It's kind of make this transition smoother for you, and in the decision that you will make, it's totally up to you. Like, we won't force you. And if you ever wanted to come in with your ex-boyfriend, what's his name? Sorry.
oh, Steve.
Steve, okay, yeah. So if you want to come in with Steve, or you want to come in separately, maybe we could do that. And yeah, Mona, it's totally understandable why you would be feeling this way. It's
Yeah,
definitely.
but I just hate myself. I don't know if I want to keep this. And I don't know. Everything's just such a horrible situation. Like, I can't. I have to finish school.
Yeah.
My parents are going to be so disappointed. I just feel like killing myself. I feel like I have no way out of this.
Mona, do you often feel like do you often have the thoughts of suicide come to mind?
No, I've never been like this. It's just, I feel like I just can't get out of this situation.
Have you attempted suicide lately, Paige?
No. I would never want to do that to myself,
You
but
never
I
do
have
that?
no options.
You have no options. Mona, again, we do have support. We do offer support so that to
Wait,
help you.
can you just give me a minute?
Yes. Sorry, I'll get you some tissue. It sounds like you have gone through a lot, Mona. Yeah, it sounds like you have a lot on your plate, but I don't want to promise anything.
Thank you for the tissues.
No problem. I don't want to promise anything, but we do our best here to support anyone who comes in looking for help. We do support our clients. We are here to support you and to hear you out. So you're definitely not alone. You're definitely not alone. We could even get you connected with, other women who are also pregnant. And, we also have groups, women meet once a week and they kind of share in like a meal planning, and they have dinner together and they kind of spend the afternoon together and, connect with one another. So if you would like that, I could also refer you to one of those. And
well, right now I just really need to make up my mind, so
yeah.
I just need help with.
Yeah, we can definitely help you with that. We can definitely look into that, helping you get through this process, and definitely we won't make it any complicated than it already is. And yeah, so yeah, you mentioned that you didn't have any support, and so we are here to support you, and in any way that we possibly can. And you mentioned that you're feeling like you hate yourself right now. Is it just right now, or is it?
Well, yeah, I just feel like, this is it for me. I just feel so unworthy. Like, why would he just leave me like that? Like, it makes me feel so crappy about myself. And the fact that I spent 2 years with him and then he was going to tell me that I just lied because I want him back. I mean, that's so insulting. I feel just, I don't know. I just feel like I'm not pretty enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough. And like, it's just such a big battle, and it's making me feel so anxious and nervous. Sometimes I can't breathe properly. I have to just, it's too much. I've been barely sleeping. I have to take like some sort of, cough syrup or something just to put myself to sleep. Without it, I can't sleep.
Sorry, so you said you're taking cough syrup?
Yeah.
Okay. What can I ask you? What led to this breakup?
Till this day, I don't know. Like, one day we went out. It was a friend's social, and like, we all have a lot of mutual friends, so we all went out as a group, and then, we're students, we like to drink, and we love to party, so we were doing just that. We all had a lot to drink, so the next day he was hungover, and he didn't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Versus me, I know, like, okay, even though if I'm drinking, I have homework to do, I have this to do, I have that to do, so I'm going to get it done. And he laid around, didn't want to do anything. And then, yeah, so that was like, okay. One of my friends called and said, hey, did you and Steve want to join us for lunch? We're going out to grab something. And he's like, no, I don't want to go. Let's just go downstairs and grab food from, like, the calf and whatever. Okay. So I was like, okay. So I went and did that for him because he claimed to be so sick.
Okay.
And then later on, another friend of ours called and said, hey, let's go grab some wings. It's Sunday night, wing special, right? Yeah. So I wanted to go. He didn't want to go. And then he was being like, oh, oh, wow, you're going to go without me, this, that, whatever. So I didn't end up going. And then I just kind of did my own thing. He was doing his own thing. And then 2 hours later, he's like, hey, I'm going to go play soccer with the guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was just furious. Okay. It was such a triggering point for me. And that led to a fight. And yeah, and then I told him, I was like, it's either soccer or me, and he obviously decided soccer. Okay. So I blew up on him, and it was my dorm room, obviously. Yeah. So I was like, hey. And then, the next day, the fight escalated. It lasted till the next day, and then I said to him, I was like, it's just too much for me to handle. Like, I have class in the morning. I can't be bothered with this right now. I just feel so suffocated. So yeah, and then he just thinks everything's such a game, and 3 o'clock comes out, texts me 50 times, calls me. I'm not going to wake up and go open the door for him. So I didn't, and then, I don't know, somehow he managed to get in. And then, yeah, we continued fighting. Next morning I went to class. I was furious, and I kept ignoring him all day.
Do you guys have the same classes?
No, we don't. He's in a different program, thank God. Yeah.
What program are you doing?
I'm doing a bachelor's in psychology.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and then, we fought all day. I went out, I studied, I did my own thing. And then finally around 8 p.m., he called me and said, where are you? And then I was like, yeah, I don't know, something got into me. And I finally answered, and I said, yeah, I'm studying. And then he's like, okay, that's it. And then he hung up. So I didn't think much of it. I walked back to my room with my girlfriend, thinking, oh, there's going to be flowers or roses for me and an apology. But instead I walked into my room and it was empty. All his stuff was gone, and I was devastated. I didn't think he would ever do this to me. And, but he did. And that was it. I just broke down. I had to really hold myself because I didn't want to see my girlfriend like that. Everyone thinks I'm so strong. But I'm really not, and I'm going through a really hard time, and I can't share that I'm pregnant with anyone because everyone's just going to look down on me. And so I don't know what to do. I seriously just feel like ending it.
Mona, it's really unfortunate that all this is happening at once, as it seems. You're in school, and you've been with this person for 2 years, correct?
Yeah.
And now finding out that you're with child and not having the support of your family, it's really hard. You are experiencing, you're going through a really hard time right now. And I really sympathize with you in this situation. And I just wanted to offer, again, our support as much as we can. We are here to support you. And I just wanted to ask you if you can fill out this client information form. So you'll just be answering a few, question. It's sort of it's not a questionnaire, but to kind of help me to help you, and also for you to help yourself to kind of see where you're at. If you can just fill out this strength-based client form, is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay. It shouldn't take long, maybe about 5 minutes.
Oh, this is so much for me right now.
Okay, well, do you want to do it another day?
No, but just give me a little bit of time. Okay, I might be a little slow at it.
That's fine. Take as much time as you need.
I just have so much going on in my mind right now, so.
It's understandable that you feel this way.
Yeah. So it says home. Do I have to fill this out? I don't live at home.
Yeah, if you don't live at home, that's fine. You don't.
Okay. Or maybe I'll just pretend it's my dorm family.
Yes, yeah. You can put dorm on it if you want.
Okay, so I'll just X that out. my god, this is 5 pages?
Yeah, no, it's okay. You don't have to do all
okay,
five.
okay.
Just the first 2 pages is fine.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah. I don't take any medication, so
Yeah,
just
that's fine.
scratch it out.
Yes, that's fine. You sure you want to fill out all of it?
Yeah, it's just a couple more questions. I'll
Okay.
just do it. So I don't know how comfortable my parents would be if I'm releasing information about them. Is it okay if I skip this
Yeah,
part?
that's fine. You can skip it. Well, thank you so much. Was that helpful in any way at all? Did it help answer some of your unknown questions?
Just, thinking about it just takes me back to the situation, and then I have so much anger and so much resentment and just feel so sad in general. Like, how can someone do that? I just feel like, wow, I spent 2 years with someone and they don't even trust me, so.
Well, I'm sure it wasn't you, Mona. There's 2 people in a relationship, and there's usually it's not just one person. Relationship is it takes 2 people, so it's a team work, as I believe it's supposed to be.
So, is it possible for you to maybe recommend some resources just to
Yeah,
keep
of
myself
course.
busy?
Like I was saying before, I can. This one over here is for moms, expecting moms, and or new moms. Any woman who's pro-life, you can definitely contact them. They're actually within our agency, so I'll make the referral for you.
Okay.
And I'll book an appointment, and then they'll give you a call. So, and then this one is to, get together with other women to kind of see where they are. Some of these women have been coming here for about a year and a half. They have up until their child is 6 years old. So they come and they connect with other women, and, like you're at the beginning stage. So you can definitely come and meet with them, have dinner with them, have lunch with them, have, have fun with them. So that would be really, I think that one would be really helpful if you like it. And then this one is for also just support also in school.
Okay.
So we do have other counselors in school available to help, and we don't work with the school particularly, but we're able to meet with you if you weren't able to come here. Like you said, it took you 3 buses to get here, so maybe next time I can meet you somewhere else, where it'll be closer. And you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think these would be helpful for you?
Yeah, I don't know. I just really want to get over this, and I'm losing patience with myself. And
give yourself time, Mona. It does take time. Is there someone else in your dorm right now who you can, be with so that you're not alone?
Yeah, but I don't feel like being with anyone, to be honest. I don't know. I'm just feeling so unworthy, and I guess I just feel really sad that I feel like, wow, I might not ever find anyone, and I'll have to be alone for the rest of my life.
Yeah, no, you definitely will, Mona. You'll find someone. You're definitely not unworthy. And, have you tried any breathing? Do you have trouble breathing? Maybe you can try taking deep breaths, drinking some water, going for walks. Do you swim at all?
No.
Do you swim? Do you exercise? Yeah, maybe trying new things, and definitely if you get connected with some of these programs, we do have that, and you can come in and you'll go swimming with other women, and
So does it cost to go to him?
No, we provide it. Yeah, so I'll refer you and fill out the forms, and they'll contact you, and you just have to show up. You just have to show up. Yeah, we do encourage you. I will encourage you to show up because it will really be beneficial for you, and. I also was going to ask you, do you want any tokens for coming here today? Okay.
I'll be okay.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah. I just, I don't know, I might need to come see you more than just twice a week.
Yeah, of course.
Sometimes I just want to talk to someone and have someone listen to what I have to say, versus all my friends just want to give me advice to be strong and to not talk to him, but I still love him, and I still want to do anything I can to have him back.
Yes, okay.
So I don't know why they're so against that, but he was such a great person. Just one fight led us to there. That doesn't mean that he's horrible or whatever, but so I just want to try and, I don't know, I just need someone that's going to listen to me.
Well, if he's willing, the next time you guys talk, maybe you can ask him if he would come in with you next week to meet with me. So today's Thursday, so would you come back next Monday? Would that be okay?
I don't know.
Because we're closed on the weekend. We're closed.
Yeah.
Are you free tomorrow? I have one spot available for tomorrow.
It's not going to work. I have too many things going on. I have class from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then I can't even concentrate with school. I'm trying to get all my exams kind of deferred because I'm going through all this. So yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Do you want to give me a call the next time you're available?
No, I think I feel comfortable just booking myself in so that I know that I can come see you.
Okay.
Because I work part-time as well.
Yeah.
And so it's so hard for me to kind of... So maybe Wednesday next week.
Okay.
It is really far, so I'm hoping I can see you sooner, but it's going to be
Are you available on Tuesday? Can you come? You said you can't come Monday. Can you come Tuesday?
Yeah, if 7 o'clock works. 7 p.m.?
7 p.m. Can we do 6:30?
I'll try to make it, but I have to bus all the way from Bramley City Center all the way to the other side. So it's
no
kind of
problem.
difficult.
So 7 o'clock next Wednesday?
Yeah, I could perhaps make it for Tuesday.
Tuesday, okay. So next Tuesday at 7 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I just want to get over this. I'm having such a hard time.
Our office is open until 8, so we'll have 1 hour.
Yeah. So can I just take these with me, and
yes,
maybe
those
I
are
can
yours.
Just go over what I want to do?
Yes, of course you can keep those.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you. Is there a garbage that I can throw this out?
Yes, of course. There's a garbage on your way out.
Okay,
thank you so much. It was nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for seeing me.